Hello, Josh.
How you doing, Manny?
I am wonderfully blessed as always. Thank you so much. And a big congrats on Jupiter's Legacy. It's a thinking superhero movie that connects really well to the American ideal of opportunity, the American dream, the whole shebang, and I love it.
Well, yeah, I love that about it too. And I think that there's a lot of people who have different perceptions of what that is, obviously. And but I think that the Utopians idea is that, we've always sort of had this idea about what America is and what you can accomplish if you come here. But now he's facing all these other questions about what it means to sort of live by this code, and can you still accomplish that American dream by changing up the way you've always done things. And I think that he's learning by listening and seeing people for who they are, and possibly changing the way they've operated for so long. You can still achieve that and still achieve the American dream.
Exactly. Mr. Josh, as a comic book fan, I've always pictured you as a superhero with your chiseled looks, quite immortal. But what got you interested in joining the cast?
Well, I thought my time as a superhero had passed. I thought that ship had sailed. But this came along, and it was kind of perfect for me because I was old enough to play the old guy and I was young enough to play the young guy. But more importantly, I loved this story. I loved the themes that were sort of interwoven into it. And I loved the sort of saga, family, dysfunction, the resentment, the betrayal, the makings of a modern tragedy in a lot of ways. And that's really what drew me to this story.
You are absolutely correct. Now, I love the whole family dynamics of the show, like what you said. I mean, it's like the Godfather for superheroes. Talk to us about the Sampson family dynamics.
Well, this is a family that has, if you go back, it's Sheldon has been doing this for 90. The original 6 have been doing this for 90 years. So, so you have this origin story that happens, that we flash to and from, and it's a beautiful sort of adventure on how they came to be who they are. And I've had so much fun playing that, losing my mind, going down this mental spiral that happens to him, but still had the fortitude to keep going and sort of look and following these visions, which ultimately led them to these powers. But then you have 90 years later, when they've had them for so long, what does that look like? And how does that affect the way you see the world and raise your family? And he's learning that, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Because a lot of responsibility comes with that. And sometimes all that responsibility doesn't afford you to be the best father. And he's realizing he could have been there more for his kids.
That's right. I absolutely love it. Real quick though, what do you hope for viewers to get after watching the series?
I think it makes people think about the price of responsibility, the price of having this. It is something that I think we all have sort of thought about. What would it be like to be able to fly or shoot laser beams from my eyeballs? But does all that matter if you can't communicate with your 20-year-old daughter at the end of the day? So he's grappling with these very important things, the responsibility that he carries every day in his, as the Utopian, but also as a father, he needs to measure up there too.
That's right. I absolutely love it. A big congrats again, Mr. Josh. Now I'm off to fly somewhere.
All right, Manny.
Bye. Good luck on everything.